New parents will spend a lot of time changing diapers, so it's really important to know how you're going to accomplish this. Today we'll be explaining everything you need to know about diapering your new baby. So click those like and subscribe buttons and stay with us. When we talk about diapering, there's a lot of things that you have to start out by deciding. For example, you need to start out by deciding, are you going to use cloth diapers or disposable diapers? Now, not only that, you have to decide if you're using cloth, are you using old school that's going to require safety pins or fasteners, or some of the newer models that have snaps, which are easier. Additionally, you're going to have to make decisions about wipes. Are you going to use reusable wipes, which you have to launder, or disposable wipes that are convenient and easy to go? Then there's diaper rash ointments. There's tons of diaper rash ointments and creams that you're going to have to decide on. And finally, there's equipment, wipe warmers, changing tables, changing pads. So you want to make yourself a list so you can start to go through and not only look at which types of products you're going to use or not use, but what brands you might enjoy using. So the first big decision you need to make is cloth versus disposable diapers. Disposable diapers are very absorbent and they can be thrown away after one use. However, this makes them much more expensive. Now, there's less contact of these diapers with the baby's skin, which means there's less diaper changes needed because the urine is pulled away and absorbed into the diaper. However, this does make it hard to monitor for dehydration in your baby. Now, cloth diapers are less expensive, but they do require more work. That's because every time your baby goes to the bathroom in a cloth diaper, it needs to now be washed in the laundry. Now, cloth diapers can actually end up being more expensive if you choose not to launder them yourself, but instead send them away to a laundry service. Cloth diapers do cause less diaper rashes, but you have to deal with safety pins or diaper pins in order to close them, and this can cause injury with the baby. The other thing you should know about cloth diapers is they're most likely not going to be allowed for use in a daycare setting. So another decision that has to be made is wipes. There are two different types of baby wipes that you can use, disposable or reusable. So disposable wipes can be very expensive, but they're designed that you use them once and throw them away. That being said, you can't flush them down the toilet. They can contain chemicals which can contribute to diaper rash, so sometimes you have to buy a chemical-free version, which is even more expensive. However, they can be less messy and they're easy to use on the go. Additionally, over the counter, you can buy baby wipe warmers, and baby wipe warmers can warm those wipes up for you, so in the middle of the night, you're not using a cold wipe on a sleepy baby. Now, reusable wipes, they're kind of like cloth diapers, except they're cloth wipes. So this means you need to prepare them and plan for them. You have to make sure you have plenty when you're on the go, and you need to make sure you have some kind of bag to store the used wipes because they have to be brought home and laundered. It should be noted that just like cloth diapers, you may not be able to use reusable wipes in a daycare setting. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe button so you can get our latest content. So, diaper rash. It's extremely common and almost every single parent will have to face this. So diaper rash is a rash in the diaper area. So it's very important to know what to do in order to help prevent or minimize it. So the most important thing is you need to change the baby's diapers right away, especially after the baby has a bowel movement. When you wipe your baby, you want to wipe gently. Cloth diapers may actually help during periods of very bad diaper rash. If possible, after you've changed the baby and cleaned the baby, try to let the baby air dry. So supervise your baby on the table and let the diaper area just be open to air. Or even better, lay your baby down on a towel on the floor for a little bit of tummy time and leave them naked. This air drying helps to dry out the rash itself and kill off any bacteria that might be there. Also, your healthcare provider may recommend that you use diaper cream. Diaper creams are designed to prevent diaper rash by creating a barrier and help heal diaper rash by providing a barrier between the rash and new urine or bowel movements. Finally, you need to contact your pediatrician if the rash is lasting longer than 2 to 3 days, or if it's bright red and you see blisters. Changing your baby's diaper starts with placing them on a safe, clean surface. You want to remove the baby's diaper, and when you clean your baby, you're going to wipe from front to back. You want to make sure you're keeping the surface and the baby's clothes clean while you're doing this. Then you're going to apply any diaper cream that's needed and then your clean diaper. Make sure to wash your baby's hands and your hands after you're done. It may seem silly to wash your baby's hands, but oftentimes babies are touching around down there while you're doing it because they're curious. Finally, you throw away the dirty diaper, you clean the diaper changing area, and you wash your hands again. Here are some extra tips for you when you're changing your baby's diaper. The first thing is you want to actually peek inside and see what you're dealing with before you open the baby up. If your baby has had a bowel movement, you're going to probably need more wipes and it's going to be a little bit more messy. So you want to know that ahead of time. Whereas if it's a urine diaper, it's a lot easier and quicker to take care of. When you open up the diaper and you go to apply it again to your baby boy, you want to make sure you go ahead and you position his penis down. If a baby boy's penis is up when the diaper is put on, the next time he urinates, it may cause the urine to go up near the belly and cause a leak. Next, you want to avoid leaving the baby open to cold air unless you're trying to get rid of a diaper rash, because cold air can stimulate the baby to pee again. When you have a newborn, you want to fold down the front of the diaper, whether it's cloth or disposable, below the belly button until the umbilical cord has fallen off and healed. And finally, don't use baby powder. We now know that baby powder, when inhaled, is very harmful to both you and your baby. I hope this video has helped you learn everything you need to know about diapering your baby. Please share your comments and let us know what topics you would like to hear more about. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button so you can get our latest content in pregnancy, labor, and early childhood parenting. Share this video with your friends and family and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for additional content. We will link those in the description below. Thank you so much for joining us at the Maternity Mentor.